understand, Mr. Jones. I wanted to not see you again, too.
I'm sorry.
Okay? You are under arrest. You are in handcuffs. I'm going to read your rights real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while you're being questioned.
Jon Jones isn't merely a name in the world of MMA. He is the sport's undisputed monarch, arguably the finest to ever step into the octagon. However, he's been in the middle of drama non-stop. Like, take this. He was the youngest dude to ever snag a UFC belt, then goes and smashes a Bentley into a pole. Loses his driving privileges for half a year, and that was just a warm-up. Fast forward to 2015, Jones blows through a red light, hits two cars, one with a pregnant lady inside. She breaks her arm.
Yeah, were you at a dead stop from a red to a green, or were you already? I was going.
You were going, yeah. Okay. Jones? Well, he runs away from the scene of the crime, but in the end, he avoided any real punishment, and everything was limited to a 1.5-year probation under the supervision of law enforcement agencies. The UFC then stripped him of his belt, but it didn't stop there. Then there was more drama. Jones got into trouble for messing with a waitress at a strip club, driving drunk, getting into a fight with his wife, and even trying to throw down with the cops.
A black man can't drink, getting elected into the Hall of Fame, and now this is what I got. I hate you. I hate you.
Then there's the whole doping mess. Right before UFC 200, Jones got busted for using estrogen blockers and got benched for a year. But then Jones failed another doping test after his fight with Daniel Cormier. They found traces of Turnbull in his system. He got super lucky though, cause first they hit him with a 4-year ban, but then chopped it down to 15 months. Even after he came back, they still found Turnbull in his blood, but they let it slide. Time passed. Now Jones is back in the middle of another scandal with the anti-doping agency. But now it is a different kind of trouble. According to reports, Jones, in a state of heavy intoxication, is said to have not only threatened the life of an anti-doping officer, but also seized their phone in a moment of defiance. Reporter Aaron Bronstetter shared a segment from a report that was given to him by Officer Gilbert Gallego of the Albuquerque Police Department. The reporter stated that he reached out to anti-doping officer Crystal, who said that she and her colleague Jerome arrived at Jones's residence. Upon arrival, an unidentified man answered the door and guided them to the garage. Crystal recounted that she reached out to Jones to inform him of their arrival for a drug test, displayed her credentials, and initially received his cooperation. She mentioned placing all of her equipment, including her phone, on the table. According to Crystal, Jones expressed a preference for conducting the urine test in the garage, so she accompanied him around the corner with Jerome standing nearby. She described how Jerome and Jones returned after a while, but Jerome was nervous and told her that Jones could not provide a urine sample. Crystal elaborated that she suggested a blood test instead, noting that Jones seemed agitated, tense, and pouty, displaying signs of worry. She stated that Jones inquired about their financial resources, as he intended to sue them. Crystal asserted that Jones took her phone and began recording, reiterating his intention to sue, which she has now recorded on video. Despite her request for the phone's return, he refused and directly addressed her, questioning why they had arrived so early and implying a potential threat. "What happens to people who come to my house is they end up dying," allegedly, said Jones. Now, the incident took place in late March, but was officially reported to the Albuquerque Police Department on Friday, April 5th. Following the spread of the news on social media, Jon Jones responded to the allegations by expressing his disappointment. Additionally, Jones shared surveillance camera footage showing the drug counselor leaving his house without obstruction. With the news breaking across social media, Jones did not stay silent. He shared a video from his security cameras offering his perspective of the incident, emphasizing that he never threatened anyone or anything. He explained that he was simply celebrating a friend's birthday at his home. Jones pointed out that the behavior of this particular staff member was unprofessional, even violating standard protocol. In 20 years of undergoing tests, I have never had an incident like this with a doping control officer before, said Jones.
That I was not drag racing.
Actually, I do know that you were drag racing.
Both know that I did not speed. You and I both know that I freaking revved my engine at the red light and I never took off racing at all. Nor was the car next to me ever took off racing. I just simply revved my engine.
You took off at a high rate of speed, sir.
No, I did not.
Only you kept going.
Musclehead back here, the old meat blanket. But the security guard sure I beat his ass. Look at him, big for no reason. Oh, hey, buddy. I thought he caught us. Dude, you guys think this guy gonna fight? What do you guys think? Yeah, right. He's still chewing on this guy.
One way or another, the investigation is ongoing, which means that Jones is in trouble probably yet again. But fortunately, this will not affect UFC 300 next week in any way because Jones is not scheduled to fight there. However, we will soon find out whether this will affect the possible fight with Stipe Miocic, who has been awaiting for a second year now. So hopefully we find things out here very soon.
Oh, yeah, baby. Y'all want to see me beat up Stipe? One thing I know about the UFC is we give the fans what they want to see. Stipe Miocic, I hope you're training, my guy. You're the greatest heavyweight of all time, and that's what I want. I want you real bad.
Stipe was a bad fucking man.
Right. No, I agree.
I think a lot of people are looking past him in this fight.
Jon Jones – это подарок судьбе от Бога, а не от Грега Джексона. Грег Джексон – хороший тренер по ударной технике. Не путайте эти две вещи. Джон Джонсон не знает. Это номер один сетевой.
Certainly applying pressure though, and keeping his head bent down makes it difficult to breathe. He's making him carry his weight.
Yes, that's important. Jones is just making him carry him.
And he's putting pressure. Jon Jones! The greatest of all time!
Anybody deny this guy is the GOAT anymore? I don't think anybody would deny it. Not only is he the greatest light heavyweight ever, he looks like the greatest heavyweight ever too. So there were a couple of interviews leading up to this fight where he was saying, I'm going to make this look easy. And I thought that was a silly thing to say. The guy is unfucking believable, man. He really is. Let's just put it this way. I mean, Jon Jones, there's no doubt that Jon Jones is special. He's the greatest of all time. He's undefeated. He's never lost a fight ever in the UFC. He's fought all the best competition out there.
Don't even ask. He talked me into it. I promise. I love you.
That's all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us. And thank you all in advance.